Hello, today I'll be introducing your next homework assignment, Assassin Manager. In this assignment, you guys will be writing a class that manages a game of Assassin. You may be familiar with the game of Assassin, but if you're not, that's okay. The spec outlines the details that are necessary in order for you to complete the assignment. Basically, a game of Assassin is a game played between a group of people where each person has an assignment of someone they're stalking who they are trying to eliminate from the game. The trick is you know who you're stalking, but you don't actually know who's stalking you. In order to implement this class, we require that you store two linked lists, one of which is a list of the players currently alive, and the other which is a list of the players who have been eliminated from the game and are dead. In order to implement these linked lists, we provide you with a assassin node class. This class is similar to the list node class from lecture, but instead of storing an int data field, we can see that it stores a string name and another string field killer, as well as a reference to the next assassin node in the list. You are required to use this class without modification when implementing the linked lists in your assignment. If we take a look back at the spec, you'll notice we give you the usual table of methods that describe exactly what you need to implement in your Assassin Manager class. One thing to point out is this method at the bottom, kill, tends to be the hardest method to implement and the most complicated one. I would recommend saving it for last, so implement these upper methods first, become comfortable with the Assassin Manager class, and then move on to the kill method, which tends to be the more complicated one. If we go back to the homework page, you'll notice that we provide you an Assassin main client that you can use that uses your Assassin Manager. We can see if I go the other way in my windows, I have the Assassin main program up here. You run it. You can give it a file with names that you'd like to use in your game. And in this case, I'm not going to shuffle the names. And we can see that it'll build up a kill ring with the names that we give it. And then I can specify a victim, such as Robinson Crusoe, and it goes ahead and will remove Robinson Crusoe from my kill ring and move him to the graveyard. We provide you, just like with Guitar Hero, some sample outputs for you to be testing your program with. So you can see we have different logs, such as one for names1.txt, and there are other ones for each of the names files that we give you. You're welcome to use these to test your class, but you're also recommended to write your own testing program in order to test your class. I would especially recommend writing your own testing program when trying to debug your class. This is because you can write a smaller program that allows you to more narrowly pinpoint exactly what your problem is, and it's easier to keep track of than the Assassin main, which has a lot of other stuff going on besides just besides what you could write on your own. Lastly, you'll notice, just like the other thing I want to mention with regards to testing is that just like Hunter's been talking about when in lecture, we want to make sure that we are drawing pictures when debugging our program. Pictures will help visualize exactly what's going on in the linked list, and will also help you implement the methods as you go. Lastly, just like any other assignment, we have some things posted on the general style deductions that will be related to style for this assignment. And then we also, just like any other assignment, have a frequently asked questions page, and you should be using the message board for clarifying questions. That's all I have for you guys today. Please, hopefully implementing the class goes well. Good luck and have a nice rest of your day.